Shut Up Leon is the name of the channel, but you guys already know I'm in no business of shutting up at all. I'm in the business of talking, speaking the truth. Every once in a while, I may divert from being very direct and honest and blunt with y'all because I want to tell you some of my life experiences. And one life experience I want you guys to hear from me is about a former friend of mine. She we were cool with each other, but let me just be honest with y'all. She was ugly. She's not a beautiful woman, and she's one of those people that she wouldn't make a beautiful, a handsome man or a beautiful woman. She wouldn't look good either way. You know, not everybody is blessed with beautiful genetics. I'm ugly myself, and you could see that not everybody is blessed with beautiful genetics, you know. And she was very nice to me a few times, and she became a good friend. And I never had any thoughts of her in any kind of way sexually. That never came into my mind. But we were good friends. But a couple things that happened while during our friendship that made me think there was something wrong. There was something weird going on. Not negative, but definitely weird. For example, we were supposed to meet up at a bookstore. We met up at the bookstore, but all of a sudden she just shows up with a friend of hers that I've never met, never seen this other girl before. However, me and the other girl, we hit it off. She was fine. She was fine. She had the whole package, and she had a good attitude. So she and I hit it off, and she and I were actually talking more than me and my friend Daniela. Now, that girl was like asking me questions about the bookstore. You know, how often do I go to that bookstore? And I told her and everything. And there's a coffee shop, there's a Starbucks right next to the bookstore. So of course I bought us all coffee at the Starbucks, and we had a good time, and that was the end of it. And I actually had to go back to work, and that was probably, I was thinking that would be the last time I saw this other girl, right? The other girl, Maria, and. So that's the first weird incident, because she showed up with somebody unexpected. However, when she was on the phone with me, it was just her and I, and she never had mentioned anybody else. She didn't mention she was with anybody else. So I just took that incident as weird, but I just blew it off. You know what I'm saying? So the second weird encounter was we met at the Starbucks, right? The same Starbucks next to the bookstore. And I frequent the Starbucks and the bookstore regularly back then. So Starbucks was always like a nice meetup spot, quiet, public, neutral area, that type of thing. But it was also a place where I could relax and have a nice coffee, you know. Yeah, Starbucks is expensive, but I like coffee. I like triple espresso type stuff. Yeah, so, one Starbucks a week, that ain't bad. But she wanted to meet up at the Starbucks, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm sure I'm there all the time. Not a problem. I'll be there same time. All right, so we meet up at the Starbucks, and she shows up with her sister. And her sister is like all giggly and like happy to meet me. And her sister had a good attitude. And so I'm not complaining about her sister. Her sister looks better than her. Man, that's gotta suck. That's gotta suck to have, like, a lot of the females that you interact with in your day-to-day life look better than you. If you're a woman, that's gotta suck. But her sister was nice and everything. We had a good coffee break. I broke out of there. I didn't have to go to work or nothing like that. I forgot what I had to do, but I got out of there. But good conversation with the sister, and a good, even better conversation with the friend at the previous incident. But once I left there, those two incidents got me thinking. She's like showing me off to her friend and her sister like I'm some type of like I'm a boyfriend, right? And I don't know, I had a busy life back then. I really didn't like dwell on it too much, but I got that idea. That was my impression. Okay, maybe she's telling this her friend and her sister that I'm a potential boyfriend, that she's interested in something. But like I said, her friend Maria actually met me at the bookstore the next week. And me and her got to talking and hitting it off. And then Maria asked me, when did me and Daniela start dating? And I'm like, whoa. Me and Daniela ain't dating. We've never dated each other. I've never been on a date with her. We're just friends. And really, we haven't even sat down and said, hey, we're friends. We just been nice with each other, been cool with each other. But to be honest with you, Daniela is ugly. I mean, she's not the type of female that I would want to go out on a date with. I mean, now, again, I'm not a handsome man myself, but at the same time, I have my preferences. You know what I'm saying? I have certain standards that I'm going to stick to. Even this is a long time ago, and even back then, I had a certain standard of woman that I would be dating. I wasn't going to be messing with I'm not just going to stick my dick in any woman. That's just me. Okay, well, now I got the whole story. So Maria tells me, Daniela's been telling everybody, her mom, her sister, all of our friends, that she's dating you and you're her boyfriend. That's what she's been telling everybody. So guys, I know this video is long, so I'm gonna make this real short. I called up Daniela and I said, look, let me tell you something. If me and you were dating and if you were my girlfriend, there will be no days where my refrigerator will be empty. There will always be food in my fridge. There will be no days if you come over to my house where you wouldn't bring me something as a nice gesture, like a pizza or a movie or something. You don't do anything for me. I go, okay, so let's for number one, you don't do anything for me physically. You're not attracted to me. I don't find you attractive at all. You're not attractive. Okay, I didn't call her ugly. I didn't tell her to face she was ugly, but I told her many times, you're not attractive. I don't find you attractive. I am not attracted to you. Okay, that's number one. So you're not doing anything for me in the looks department. Okay, number two, you're not doing anything for me physically and financially. So that means you don't physically do something for me that I benefit from, and you don't financially improve my life. You don't do anything for me in any kind of way. So how dare you go around lying and saying that I'm your boyfriend? And I told her, I said, look, let me tell you something. What's going to happen, this is your choice, but, I'm going to go and I'm going to make a habit of going around telling everybody that you're lying and we've never dated before. We never even really touched each other like that. Or what you can do is you can pay the price. Paying the price, if you want me to pretend like we're dating, then you're going to pay for all the dates. You're going to pay for all the food. And as a matter of fact, you're going to fill my fridge up with food right now. As a matter of fact, that's the first thing you're going to do to make up for all the lies you've been telling. You're going to go ahead and fill up my fridge right now. Now, you can do that, or you can just decide not to do that if you want, but the consequence will be me going and embarrassing you to every single person that I know. And I told her, look, Maria already told me every lie you've ever told. So, and I already know who exactly you've gone to and told. So I'm gonna go and tell them. So you make your decision. Guys, this is a long time ago, different stage in my life. She didn't want to buy me no food. She just kind of like ghosted me. And that's fine. I started dating Maria because me and Maria hit it off and Maria looked good. And I didn't have to go around and tell on Daniela at all. Maria did it. Maria told everything. All her lies got exposed and all that, right? And those two, I don't know if they ever made up, but at that time they were not dating together. So what's the point of me making this video? I had that flashback today. I remember that stuff, and I was like, you know what, I need to make a video about it. But also, there's a couple things that come from this. Number one, if a woman wants to parade you around and try to trophy you around, man, she needs to know that she's got to pay the price, meaning that you have to benefit some kind of way from that. Because see, women benefit greatly whenever they trophy a man around, or they parade a man around to their friends, or especially if they lie to their family. She lied to her family and said that. But if a woman that wants to parade you around her friends and family, don't let her do it unless she's willing to pay for it. And by that I mean, okay, oh, you want me to like impress your friends and family? Okay, well, make sure hey, here's my grocery list. Go buy these groceries, and then we can go over to your friend's house and you can parade me around. Or hey, you want me to go impress your family for you? Okay, that's good. Hey, go ahead and go to the KFC and get me a bucket of original recipe and all the sides and fixings. And after I eat that, then we'll go and visit your family. Get something out of it. Don't let a woman use you, and you don't use her. Y'all should be using each other if there's going to be some using going on. But don't ever be the guy that gets used so a woman can feel better, but you don't ever get anything out of it. Number two, women lie, okay? Women lie. Here's the thing. Some women lie and they tell themselves that it's not that big of a deal. It's a harmless lie. It's a peaceful lie. Some women would tell them this stuff. That's the type of stuff they tell themselves. You got to understand that a lie is a lie. It doesn't matter how sugar-coated, candy-coated it is. A lie is a lie, okay? And if a woman's lying to you, she has to pay consequences. There must be consequences for her lies. Don't ever just accept a woman's lie. And never ever let a woman lie at your expense. And if she does do that and you catch that, she has to pay the price. There must be consequences. All right, this video is way too long. You guys have a good one. Stay tuned. I'm out.